Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm exhibitions, where every single day of the week, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, we here at MLG do something with Heart of the Swarm. Today, we're doing a King of the Hill, of course, Mondays and Fridays. We got King of the Hill going on. If you're a pro and you want to participate, or a high-level Grandmaster, join channel MLG and Heart of the Swarm, and I may or may not pick you to go up against the current King of the Hill. That being said, QXE taking out Cats, knocking him off his throne, placing himself on that chair, putting the crown on his head. He is now on a one-game winning streak.
Heavy weighs the crown, though. How long can he keep this feat up?
We'll see, because coming up next, we got him against TT1. Let's go ahead and get inside the game. The story of this game is Root's Revenge. TT1 was watching that game, cheering on Cats to get that 5-game winning streak, but then QXE's Complexity's QXE comes in and says, you know what? I'm going to take this throne, but you know, TT1 said, you can't just do that to my Root teammate. I can't let that happen. So TT1 has decided to come on in here and get his damage done. In the top left-hand location, we have the Blue Protoss player, TT1, and his opponent, of course, in the bottom right-hand location, currently on a one-game winning streak. I don't know if you can call that a streak, but currently having won one game, trying to extend to a two-game winning streak. We have the red Terran player, QXE, and this map is Akalon Wastes, and we have a gas opener from QX. Before anything, oh my gosh, we have a proxy barracks on the field.
You know what? Cats told him the early Reapers are good.
Yeah, so QX's like, you know what? Maybe he's right.
And this looks like a really great map for it, if you think about it, because there's so many different watchtowers and different cliffs to jump between as you go from watchtower to watchtower to watchtower. That even though the Reaper is weaker as a combat unit, with its fast speed and cliff jumping ability, you can pretty much always at least have one of those watchtowers, unless your opponent puts the unit on every single one of them. And the other thing that it benefits is that the fact you can get out earlier means you're almost assured to get a probe kill, right? Because the Zealot you just ignore, and you're going to get it out there way before the Stalker comes out, right?
Shields come back though, man.
They do, but only if you can keep running around and focusing the same probe, the shields aren't going to come back.
All right, we'll see if QXE can do that.
It's going to be a little bit of a micro challenge, but I think QXE is going to be up to the task.
All right, place your bets. Will QXE get to kill with this Reaper? Tweet at me at axeltoss if you think he will not. Tweet at axslav if you think he will. And then we'll tally it up at the end. And QXE's, I don't think he's going to get a kill. Wow, that Reaper's fast.
Yeah,
okay, maybe I'm wrong.
They're very, very fast now. That's one of the big patch changes. The other one is, look at the graphical animation for the combat trophy is different, but he's going for the Zealot. I don't know if I agree with that. The Zealot is so hard to kill. He's wasting a lot of attacks here. He's going to damage it.
Yeah, he is. And if he gets a Zealot kill, that counts for you, but the Stalker's about to pop out.
I think he would have been better off going for probes there. I mean, he dealt
but the Zealot can just zone out the Reaper. And
with 3.75
all right, here's
speed?
what QXE would have to do. He would have to not only avoid the Zealot, but he'd have to target the same probe while avoiding the probes who are probably going to be attacking him.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. But he's not done yet. He still has a couple Reapers ready now. He's going to mass them up.
All right.
Once he gets a group, then it'll be much easier to focus on.
So how should TT1 be reacting right now? Is he doing the correct things? Because I think Chrono Boosting of Stalkers is the way to go.
It is, but the question is, should he be adding those extra gateways or not? I think maybe he feels he wants to put on some counter pressure, and we even see proxy pylons being erected on the right side of the map.
That.
The probes coming in. I do like this. I think if you go through gateways, you have to put on some counter pressure.
Even like just warping in one Zealot here, just to poke in. Of course, assuming the wall, if that's okay, the wall gets up, but. I like it, because again, keep in mind, this Rax represents a significant amount of production at this point in the game, and it's all the way across the map. Also, keep in mind the resources QXE placed into getting that early Rax up, getting the early gas up, and getting the Reapers out. That's a lot of less gas used on other stuff, but the Reaper's going to be returning back, starting to target down this pylon at the natural expansion, realizing what is up, and now a bunker immediately placed in the main base of QXE. Okay, that doesn't count. Sure, the probe died.
I won't count that one.
Okay.
That one obviously doesn't count. I would say you won the bet this time.
Yes.
Not able to take on the pylon, but the fact that he scouted it is more than enough. Is once he puts those Reapers in the bunker, lifts the supply boost, he should be okay.
This is a completely different setting than last game. And look at this, TT1 managing to get high ground vision here.
Bunker's just a hair too far. But you know what? He can fight with the Reapers, and because they regenerate, he can just keep pulling them back as they get hurt.
Oh, TT1 almost losing a Stalker there. He is getting some SCV kills, though, so I think this is well worth it, even sending in the Zealot from before up here.
It really is. I think QXC might have... one of the Reapers died. I think he may have made a mistake in the bunker placement. He didn't place it one hex closer to the edge so that the Stalkers couldn't get vision without being in range of the bunkers. You can see now TT1's trying to maneuver his units.
Once the Mothership Core gets here, it's on its way. I don't know what QXC does.
He loses 3 supply depots.
Okay, fair enough.
But I think he has 2 command centers. I think he should actually maybe just give those up now. He's losing so many units trying to defend it. You can see he's actually been losing units as fast as he's been getting them, so his army has not been improving.
Losing a lot of SCVs as well, and here comes the Mothership Core. Keep in mind, it has Time Warp now. We'll have to see if it can, TT1 decides to use that. I'm actually interested to see...
QXC is unhappy.
It's funny, because exactly as you said last game, Katz is like, why don't you use the Reaper?
Yeah.
And then Casey's like, all right, I'll try it out.
I think it's unfair to blame that. I think the Reaper has a new purpose now. The first Reaper, I think the first one's great because you get Scouting Friendship, but then he made 3.
Yeah.
And why would you make 3 unless you can do more damage to them? If he was going to make 3, it still could have been good, but he had to stay on the attack with them. And if he stayed in QXC's base, QXC would have been forced then to stay defensive and he wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
Or just don't get 3 Reapers, get 1.
Or don't, yeah.
Get 1 to scout.
Or don't proxy the racks, because I mean that...
Yeah, proxy the racks. And with the 3.75 movement speed, what's the point?
Yeah, it already gets across the field really fast.
It's just like basically
that much faster,
blink,
I guess. Right? I don't know. Yeah. But TT1 able to take down QXC. No one getting a streak yet today. So guys, stay tuned to MLG, King of the Hill, Heart of the Swarm. TT1 is your current king. We'll have to see who his challenger is coming up after a quick break. Don't go anywhere.